Welcome back to the Sunday Smackdown. I'm your host, Andy Maisonneuve. Here we go, NFL Week 4 recap. Atlanta Falcons 26 over Houston Texans 16. Matt Schwab played well in his return to Atlanta without weapons Andre Johnson or Amon Green. However, his replacement Joey Harrington played even better in an unexpected Falcons win. Win, lose, or draw, but Arthur Blank & Co. wish they had waited on pulling the trigger on that Schwab trade. We'll have much more on that later. Back to the recaps. Buffalo Bills 17, New York Jets 14. The Bills were able to pull out a victory with backup rookie quarterback Trent Edwards outdueling jello-armed Chad Pennington. No surprise there. Cleveland Browns 27, Baltimore Ravens 13. I don't know if it's more surprising that the Ravens actually lost this game or that Chris McAllister got toasted, and I mean crispy, by Braylon Edwards for a 78-yard TD in the first quarter. It was one of those plays where the DB got beat so bad, not only did he give up from recovering, he also gets an Oscar nomination worthy of his performance on the fake limp. More Week 4 NFL recap. Dallas Cowboys 35 over the St. Louis Rams 7. Tony Romo showing his Troy Aikman-like accuracy, his Brett Favre-like creativity, and his Michael Vick escapability. He had a monstrous game. Also, Patrick Creighton had a big game. 7 receptions, 184 yards, and 2 touchdowns, making fantasy owners very pleased with his performance. The Detroit Lions 37 over the Bears 27. This week, the Bears benched Rex Grossman, seeking a get-smarter turnover-free football from the quarterback position, so they turned the ball over to Brian Griese, who throws 3 interceptions and fumbled twice. Bears fans are decimated and are looking at Kyle Orton to lead them to victory next week. Oakland Raiders 35, Miami Dolphins 17. The new Dante Culpepper has patterned his game after Tim Tebow, 5 of 12. A division rivalry, Green Bay Packers 23 over the Minnesota Vikings 16. The Cheeseheads are happy in Green Bay. Terry Bradshaw said today, however, Brett Favre is the greatest quarterback he's ever seen play the game. We are going to talk about that extensively here in the program later. Some say yes, some say no. What about Elway? What about Montana? We'll find out. Arizona Cardinals 21, Pittsburgh Steelers 14. Despite being a huge win for the Cardinals, it looks their quarterback position is still in complete disarray. Matt Leinart has given the keys to his high-powered offense to start the season, and Kurt Warner has been the designated driver for the second straight week. The Seahawks 23 over the 49ers, who only scored 3. This game rounds out 2 straight tough games for the 49ers. A win in either would warrant considering the 49ers a threat to make the playoffs. The 49ers lay eggs in both games, however. I'm wondering, is it too early to say? Maybe next year? Tampa Bay Buccaneers 20 over the Panthers, who scored 7. Either the Bucs are for real or the Panthers have some serious issues on the offense. We'll talk about that later. Looks like if you give Gruden an old, smart, accurate quarterback with a paper-thin arm, he's golden. If not, he's got trouble. Indianapolis Colts 38 over the Broncos 20. I think I understand why Dre Bly resisted going to Denver when the trade was announced. He knew regardless of how well he has played in the past, that teams would target him in the passing game more often than not. He did a great job, however, covering Reggie Wayne most of the night for that game. The New England Patriots 34 over the Cincinnati Bengals 13. Every week I try and convince myself that the Patriots are overrated, and this year's just an early season fluke. However, they respond every week with another convincing victory. Maybe if I just tip my hat to them, we can get some losses from these guys. Also, Kansas City Chiefs 30 over the San Diego Chargers, and the New York Giants posted a victory over the Eagles 16-3. I'm your host, Andy Maisonneuve. There's your Week 4 NFL recap.